son, we need to talk. There comes a point in every man's life where he needs to start thinking about protection. Now, wait, I'm talking about gloves. Ugh. What are you talking about, creep? Hey folks, this is Ari with FitPro VR, and I am here to review the AMVR boxing glove. Take a look at that bad boy. So I was sent these gloves by a company known as AMVR. Now, the design themselves, they're kind of cool. They have this kind of Muay Thai sort of throwback, this gold and black. They've got a picture of the Quest controller on there. It says AMVR. Sorry, I didn't know what it said. And it says boxing glove. I mean, the design themselves, they're very, very much indicative of a Muay Thai style, despite them kind of having an MMA glove feel. They actually are almost exact replicas of the ones that I used to train with when I used to fight in MMA, so they feel really nice. Breaking them in, they were a little bit uncomfortable, but now that I've kind of moved the leather around, they seem to give a little bit better. And when you're using gloves, listen, are you gonna be actually punching things? Well, I have knocked over a vase from my mantle, so maybe you might, but in reality, you're not actually making contact with a lot of things, hopefully, when you're using your VR headset. And if you are, you probably need to change rooms. Now, when I first got these, I was kind of confused because I didn't see anything VR about them. You know, there's no, like, cup for the controller to slide in, and it didn't... The other thing that was VR about it was that it says VR on it, and it's got a picture of the Quest controller. But upon talking to the company, I was informed that these are actually specific to VR for a couple of reasons, and which I will go over with you now. So if you look closely, you'll notice that there's like a notch cut out of the padding there, and that's so you can actually use these and still use the trigger. See that? There's a little space there for you now. And that's actually pretty cool. It was a little feature that I didn't see upon putting them on the first time. They're super comfortable to use with the controller. Now, holding a controller while wearing boxing gloves, it's no easy feat. I mean, actually it is an easy feat, but it's no comfortable feat typically. But I do like this little notch cutout because you can use your fingers for that trigger. The other thing I like about these is you can tighten them nicely, and they provide a lot of really good wrist support. You can use them seamlessly with the wrist strap. They tighten right around with no additional things needed. And honestly, if you're looking for like a type of glove that gives you more immersion while you're boxing, I don't have an issue with these. Now, the other thing is it's like, okay, so they're like 40 bucks on Amazon. I'll drop a link to the description below. And if you're looking for a boxing glove, I do recommend these. You're paying $40 for these. They should be used for more than just VR, right? Like, how often do you really want to throw gloves on while you're boxing? But if you'll notice behind me, ta-da, I have a light boxer. And these gloves are almost identical to the light boxer gloves. In fact, they're a little bit more padded than the light boxer gloves. So what I did was I did what any good reviewer would do, and I put these boxing gloves to the test. I used these and I beat the ever-loving shit out of this light boxer with these gloves that had no real intention for the light boxer. And here's what I found. These are really good boxing gloves. So if you're someone who does boxing outside of VR, these are actually pretty legit. I used to buy these style of boxing gloves when I'd fight for about $60 a piece. They were high quality, lots of padding, but most importantly, because I used to do MMA, you needed your fingers for grappling. These actually are better than the ones I used to have for MMA, and those were specific to MMA. They didn't have this cool little finger notch in there. Like, guys, I'm honestly struggling to come up with a thing I don't like about these. And at the moment, I can't, because they're actually well designed. They work well with both VR and boxing, that thing. And if you're looking for a little bit more immersion while you're playing, these things fit nicely. The AMVR, I fully intended to roast the shit out of these. I just love this little finger notch. I'm not used to that little opening there. If you're an MMA guy, you would understand. It's weird. So yeah, folks, 2 thumbs up. My name is Ari with FitPro VR, and don't forget to get your workout in today.